Hi guys, I'm Ryan Taylor with All Access Homes, and I'm here with Rose Nguyen from Millbourne, and we're here to talk about Clockwork 3 by Mattamy. Rose, let's give us your spiel. What can we tell everyone that will help them get a unit, and what's coming out on October 17th?
October 17th is our launch date. Super excited to bring the best opportunity to live in Oakville. This is the newest launch in the community, Clockwork by Mattamy Homes. And this is a beautiful building behind us, a seven-story building, beautiful mid-rise in the Upper Joshua Creek community, so very prestigious neighborhood. And it will be launching October 17th with an occupancy mid-2026. So we have 3 years until completion.
And there will be a video later. You guys will see Clockwork 1 and 2. I droned it out coming up, so you see that they're under construction. Mattamy builds everything they sell. But the reason I keep looking over my shoulder, you'll see some of these balconies here, and Rose is going to point them out. Let's get off here. You'll see these. This is one unique feature that Mattamy is putting into all their buildings, and it's one of the huge selling features for end users or investors. But I'll let Rose take over and go into it.
Yeah, lots of great features and finishes for this third building of 6, as you mentioned. This is a master planned community in Dundas and 9th Line Street. So let's get into it. The location itself, very central, highly accessible location. We are at 9th Line and Dundas, as I mentioned, which is great because this is the border of Mississauga and Oakville. So you really are getting the best of both worlds. A 10-minute radius will bring you to U of T Mississauga campus, Sheridan College, in Mississauga, Credit Valley Hospital, Oakville Trafalgar, the waterfront. So you really have the best of the best at your doorstep here at Clockwork.
Now, one of the nice things as well is that behind this, it's Upper Joshua Creek. So with, again, the drone footage, you'll see that this is the premier place in Oakville for people to live. You have new schools coming back there. It's all detached homes by Mattamy, great golf. You have several other builders back in there as well, Linvest, Premont. So this is a growing community, and it's right literally on the border of Mississauga. So you are at the 407 QEW in seconds.
Absolutely, super central, really accessible because you have that great highway access. You're only 35 minutes to downtown Toronto, 25 minutes to Pearson Airport, and 1 hour from the border. So here we zoom in on the Clockwork community itself. So you can see we enter the community off of William Cutmore Boulevard from Dundas Street East. The northern portion of this site is where Clockwork 3 is located. So again, 7 stories, 163 opportunities to get into this exclusive neighborhood.
And this is, we said, building 3 of 6. So there's only future potential for growth. And as anyone knows, when you're buying in a multi-phase project, getting in the first several phases is where you're going to make the most value or profit on your investment. And if you're buying it as a first-time home buyer or an end user, you're going to see growth as well. And you'll be paying today's price when you're getting the building 3 years down the road, as we're selling building 4, building 5, and building 6 at higher prices.
Yeah, just a rundown of the site plan here. So to the west of us, we'll call it west based on the marketing layouts, just for reference when you're looking at those. You'll see the Mattamy low rise, again, Upper Joshua Creek. This is a brand new community, beautiful townhouses, detached houses that are even trading up to $3 million right now. So it is a prestigious neighborhood, and this is really the best opportunity to get in at an affordable price point. To the north of us, we'll have William Cutmore Pond, and then to the east of us, we'll have Phase 1, so our Clockwork 1 and 2 buildings. And then to the south, again, those future communities of Clockwork 3, 4, and 5. 4, 5, and 6.
And I think we have some slides here of the amenities as well as potentially even some floor plans. So I can't remember the order right now, but let's
get into it. So in addition to all the great area amenities, we do have spectacular ground floor amenities here at Clockwork 3. This is your fitness facility, so right off of the lobby area with your concierge. We also have a co-working space. This is great for collaborating, studying. I love these little study nooks that they put in there. We also have a great social lounge, so this is perfect for entertaining, dining, and you can take this out into the ground floor terrace, which has a fireside lounge, barbecue, dining, everything you need.
And it looks like, based on the layout of the building, this is backing onto those detached homes.
Exactly, so this will be to the west, for sure. So it's gonna be nice and open, you're gonna get that beautiful sunlight, and it will feel very serene. So one other thing you mentioned earlier, these retractable glass balconies. I love this shot of the building because you really get to see up close what that will look like. So essentially this is a new feature that Mattamy is implementing into their condo communities. And essentially it's all season balcony use.
So what happens? It looks like the glass folds back.
Exactly, so it's retractable panels that you can choose to use either one or two or remove the entire glass frame there, and you just have this open concept balcony, but weather permitting, you can close that right up and still use that outdoor space.
So is it 3 season or 4 season?
I would say it's 4 season.
That's perfect, Canada. And October, you can keep it open right now today at 33 degrees outside.
Absolutely, and I love the flexibility of, you know, maybe leaving one, just getting that fresh air, but, you know, concealing yourself from any weather elements. It's really a functional extra outdoor space that typically isn't utilized all year round.
So it's something that's nice there for people. They wanted a green room, or they just want to, in the winter, you know, have a little chaise out there. If it's a warm enough day, go sit and relax and read a book, as opposed to some of the other units which will have snow on them.
Heading into the suites themselves, we have great finishes and features. Mattamy always does a great job with their standard selections. So here we have 2 of the 3 color options. This is the light and the dark. Quartz countertops, laminate flooring throughout, 9 to 10 foot ceilings. So you're 9 throughout the building, 10 on the ground level, 10 on the 7th floor. Smooth painted ceilings at that. 5 stainless steel appliance package, stone backsplash, and walk-in showers that are glass or 5-foot tubs, depending on the layout. Okay, so jumping into the floor plans, layouts, obviously Mattamy does an amazing job when it comes to efficiency. Floor plan design is, I feel like they mastered this, so.
Well, they put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah.
Like there's focus groups that we've been part of, you've been part of. How many times do these floor plans go back and forth before they say, okay, we think they're good?
Yeah, and they're just designed for livability, right? I think Mattamy's motto, as we talked about earlier, it's made for the people. So we want to make sure there's people who really can function well in this space. Great 1-bedrooms, this is our entry-level starting point. So 483 square feet, we have a lot of these either west or east facing, just nice and square and exactly what you should look for in a plan.
Just to go to this one for a second, so we have a 1-bedroom at 483 square feet. With parking or without it? Do we have parking for that one?
So we will have parking available for this unit. It'll likely be starting in the mid-5s.
But 483 square feet is their smallest unit. We have buildings out there right now that are starting at 271 square feet for roughly the same price. And they're not far away from Oakville. So everyone take that into consideration when you're thinking of, am I gonna be able to live in this? It's the same price. Is the commute further? Just a matter of a few minutes because we're right by all the highways. But it's about livability, as we've said, and this is small by what people would think by today's standards, but when you look at what's out there now, guys, 271 square feet, 483 square feet, roughly the same price. So we need to look at livability as we've talked about, and that's what matters to Mattamy. That's what's important to them, is getting people into a home where they have room to grow, and then they can go to the next size up and go to the 1+ den.
Yeah, 1+ dens, super efficient as well. The dens are actual dens, separate rooms with potential sliding doors. This is a great option for a starter family, right? First home buyer, they have a young child. 2 people can easily live in this type of unit, and our 1-bedroom and dens go from 1 to 1.5 to 2 full bathrooms as well.
You mentioned starter family. We both have kids. If anyone has kids or doesn't, there's no windows there, so time change at this time of year or as the days get longer, there's no light, kids go to bed, you still get to have a life.
Definitely, and it's far enough from the primary.
So we have some other plans, don't we? Some
Yes,
larger?
absolutely. So the suites here range from 1-bedroom all the way up to 3-bedroom layouts. Here we have a beautiful 2-bedroom, nice split 2-bed, full windows, floor to ceiling. This is ideal living when it comes to 2 full bedrooms. And we have a lot of these on the west side of the building, so they'll garner great views.
Perfect. Now, when are we coming to market?
October 17th is our launch date. We're super excited to bring this. This has been a long awaited, you know how Carding House went.
Oh yeah, hour and a half?
Hour and a half to sell out, yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
But ultimately, this is a great opportunity. Upper Joshua Creek is a beloved community itself. This is going to be entry-level pricing, including parking, so it will be one of the best opportunities in the GTA.
And guys, register below. I'll make sure I get you units.